We expand to receive. We take the action steps as they're guided. And then don't worry about the download. The thing is, if you begin to pray and you ask to learn and you ask to be taught, you've opened the door. Some of us get a tremendous amount of information, not in prayer and meditation, but when our mind is relaxed. When you're driving, whoa, divine thought flows through you. When you're just in the shower, whoa, you get these wonderful insights. They come in a moment where the brain is not chugging to keep you going on your path. They come in a moment when your brain is relaxed. But I guarantee you, if you do not ask, they don't come. If you don't open, the door's not there. So, do you have any idea what is available to you if you do want to be taught by God? And you know what? God is more than an expert on theology. So many of our scientific quantum leaps, so many of our communication quantum leaps, so many of our medical, anything that we're doing with the mental mind comes from someone taking a nap. And Divine Mind shows them what needs to be. In Divine Mind is the answer to everything. You can ask for accounting guidance. You can ask for guidance on your taxes. You can ask to be taught how to avoid taxes by the end of next year if you choose. And take those proper steps as you go. You know, you can be taught anything. Let your particular career enhance. It doesn't matter. You could also be taught theology if you choose. Are you excited about it?
Yeah. It's a look again.
Listen, I know that on this planet we are here to do a job. We're here to grow and to be, and we come in with our little egos all charged and we're so excited, and we see those green waves and we say, put me in, coach, I'm ready to do my job. I want to create this, I want to create that, and I'm going to have a good time here, and give me some love now. Okay, great. I want to do this, I want to do that. Okay, I'd like some more money, thank you. Okay, I'm doing this and that. And you know, all of that's good. Us doing that's good. That's a part of us. But you, the totality of you is not in this present body. You're greater than this present body. By combining the energy of God with the energy of you, you now have heaven on earth. You have that co-creation going on. During the month of May, would you try an experiment of opening your heart to maybe be taught by God a little bit? Just a little bit. You know, when you read in the Aquarian about Jesus, do you know how often he went away and talked to God? Do you know there are several occurrences, it's not just the Mount of Transfiguration, where he goes and talks to the Ascended Masters about what he's getting ready to do. And they all sit down and have chit-chats. And they're all on the other side. His mind is open to Divine Mind at all times. And then on the Mount of Transfiguration, when Peter, James, and John were allowed to go with him, and they got to see, who did they see? Elijah and Moses. Oh, good. Pop quiz. The minister got the answer. And do you know about Moses? He talked to God all the time. He was always talking to God. And do you know about Elijah? Elijah was the prophet who was guided by God always, but he's the story you'll remember. He went to the mountaintop looking for God, and the big wind came and God was not in the wind, and then there was a big earthquake, but God was not in the earthquake, and then there was a big fire, but God was not in the fire. This is in the Old Testament. But there was a still small voice in his heart, and God was in the still small voice. The Mount of Transfiguration, Jesus is talking to men who talk to God. We are so much greater than our human minds would tell us. the path that you have chosen for your life is guided always by the divine. As we open to receive that greater wisdom, it will be about our path. It won't be about mine. It'll be about you. Talking to God begins with a prayer and a desire, and it's a willingness to learn the language of spirit. Our goal at Inner Quest in all of our counselings that we do, our goal is to take our client into the space where they can talk to God. Now, our clients start out thinking that we're just trying to do behavior modification on them. Just trying to get them to do things that we want them to do their homework so they can come back and talk to us again and tell us more about their problems. But there is a little plan behind our behavior modification, and that is to open the receivers within the minds of the client so that they will one day stand totally aware of the download that's capable within them, totally connecting them with their own inner Christ in the still small voice, the connection with God.
Good.
I will tell you, I feel extreme levels of comfort and discomfort. And so, for this month of May, we're going to make this an experiment. You all will be on the little petri dish. And we shall try to talk, we'll try to open, try to talk to God, see what happens. And then in June, as we approach the month of action, we will all discuss how it went. Sound good?
Yes.
All right. Let's just take a moment to open up the receptors. Father, Mother God, I ask that you love and fold this group. And I ask that each one just feel that space of safety and peace. And I want you to see a beautiful column of light come over you. And breathe in that light into your body, your heart. And I want you to imagine that you can now move into the beautiful energy within your own heart center. Feel yourself gently going to the garden of your heart, the space within your heart that is always sacred and safe, where there is no turmoil, just peace. And just feel yourself going there for a moment. Take a moment to look at the sky, the grass, if there's trees. Whatever your sacred space looks like is perfect for you. And I want you to feel yourself there. Breathing in this space where you are totally accepted exactly as you are. And as you feel this space, become aware of the life that you live and perhaps the difference. But in this space, there is no judgment. Just ask, is it time for me to hear more from my higher self, from God? Is it time for me to grow? Feel your heart. And if the answer is yes, I want you to move a little further into this garden. And just see yourself speaking out into the ethers. I am ready to expand. And as you say that in your heart, feel the universe supporting you. And be aware of your eye being drawn to something in the area around you. Something symbolic of your desire to take another step. It might just be a rock, a flower. It could be any special treasure. It could be anything. And I want you to move toward what draws your eye. And touch it. Hold it if you can. But let your heart speak to you now. What does this represent to you? Just ask, what does this mean to me? What does this represent? And listen for a moment. And just feel that love connection with this symbol. And if you have heard or sensed or felt an idea, take it into your heart. And if you have not, feel the symbol that you hold or you touch now. And connect with that symbol and know that you will understand it. You will get the knowledge as you go about this week. Breathe in the symbol into your heart. And you can place it down or step away. And know it is always there for you. Take a breath and feel your willingness to take that next step. I now expand to receive greater insights from God. I now expand to be taught. And as you speak those words, feel the heart center glowing with light. Feel light all around you. Feel yourself gently brought back into your physical body, the chair that you sit on. But feel the chest area, physical chest expanded, light moving. Back in your body, heart open. Father, Mother God, I ask you bless each of these that hear these words. I ask that you take them now into your care and keeping, that they hear clearly and feel clearly all that you would share with them. And above all, God, let them know they are your beloved child, in whom you are well pleased. And I thank you for this. Take a breath. Feel your chair. Feel yourself centered. Feel yourself ready to come back into your world and to move some mountains. And then gently open your eyes. How y'all feel?
Good.
Good. Keep the symbol in your mind as you go about this week. You may even see it in the outer. Mine was quite unique. And if you do see it, feel it, or remember it, that is Spirit asking you to wake up. There's a gift for you in the moment. Say, yay, God.